Hey guys, out on the coast for this solo overnight trip. I'm pretty sure I'm above the high tide mark. Pretty much all along this whole coast, or at least where I've walked, it is the tide mark comes right up to the edge of the beach. So all along where I came from, there's nowhere to set up camp along the beach, and I'm pretty sure this is above it. I could be wrong, but we'll find out when the tide comes in. There's a big drop off right beside me here, a big steep bank, and I don't think the tide comes up here. I'm guessing. We'll just find out. Anyway, got a bit sweaty. I need to get camp set up. So we got plenty of wood ground. I need a tripod for my tarp shelter, and I need firewood. So let's get to it. Alright, so for this tripod, I'm just going to use a real easy knot. I don't need to use wraps and fraps. Got my piece of bank line. It's probably too long. Now we're just going to tie a reef knot. So that's left to right, right to left. Easy and simple. Yeah, way too much cordage. Anyway, then we're going to grab one pole and we're going to twist. And it can be a bit tricky to get it past this point. Twisted, and now we have our tripod. Can support my weight. If it's in the ground properly, that's not the knot, that's just moving on the rocks. There you go. Alright, so if you want to know more about this knot, Cold Cracker Bushcraft has an excellent video on it. That's where I learnt it from. And yeah, it's just really useful. Way easier than wraps and fraps. Uses a lot less cordage. And way simpler. And it supports my weight. So that's plenty. Alright, so I wasn't happy with the tripod. So I changed it up a bit. I just made this pole shorter. Retied the thing. And yeah, now it's much better. I hope you guys can hear me alright. The coast is pretty loud, the waves crashing on the beach. I have a hole in my tarp. That's a first. Alright, so I got the plow point shelter set up. Now I want to make a fire pit out front here and get firewood. Camp's starting to take shape. It's good. Okay, so tide's down there. We've got about half an hour till high tide. So yeah, it's getting darker, it's getting a bit chillier, and I think we'll be alright. Alright, that's high tide. Time to get the fire going. Let's get this fire going because I'm flipping starving. Oh, that smoke. Fire's going good now. Just gotta let it burn down. Get some good coals, you know, the usual. I'll probably set up my sleeping gear in a minute. Gotta wait for this. But it's really nice having the fire going. It's taken the chill off and the sand flies have gone away. It's gonna be a good night. Brought my sleeping bag liner as well, because probably gonna get a little chilly, especially being right by the sea as well. So I'd rather be warm and comfortable than cold and hot. Alright, so I'll just give you a real quick rundown of my cooking gear for this camp. So my leather gloves, great for picking things up from the fire. Heavy cover canteen and cup. This is an S4 outdoors pouch. In here we've got pot grippers, titanium spork, a couple of Nalgene bottles. This one's got olive oil, this one has salt and pepper, and then these two little containers have tomato sauce and mustard in. And that's all in that pouch. This is my food pouch. You'll get to see what's in here when we start cooking. And then also got my German Army cook kit. Little frying pan, dish, and big pot. So more than enough for one night's camp. Pretty overkill, but it's good fun. I also forgot one other thing, my grill. So yeah, we're going to use that to cook on tonight. Alright, I'm impatient, so let's try and get some coals here. Oh, smoke, my eyes. Got some sausages. Let's get those on the grill. Really wishing I'd brung like 3 or 4 of these, but 2 will have to do. Also got to prep an onion. Tracker's not the finest for slicing, but you know, does the job. I had a whole onion, or half an onion, and now I have pieces of onion, so can't really complain. Alright, choice. Oh, yep, you're doing good. Okay, that should be good. One out, they're hot. Tomato sauce, mustard, looking forward to this. Cheers, guys. That is so good. That nice smoky flavour as well from the fire. Woo! It wasn't all plain sailing with the cooking. I did actually burn my finger pretty bad, starting to develop a blister on it. Because I had my glove on and went to pick up my little pan with the onions in, and there are a couple of holes in my gloves, I know that, but turns out that hole was where I was holding the pan, so finger got, yeah, a bit toasty because that handle was hot. Oh, those onions just make it. There are these weird black and grey bugs like crawling out from under all the rocks here. Oh, smoke. They're crawling out from under the rocks and they like bounce around and they're really weird. I've got no idea what they are. Never seen them before. Oh, the smoke is just circling. Jeez Louise. The wind is blowing towards the sea, so my shelter's like giving me a wind block, but it's just circling the smoke and I'm just dying here, man. Anyway, tonight's project, this is not lit well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so. Oh my god. Tonight's project, well, I sit around the campfire and just get covered in smoke, is I'm gonna do a burn bowl. Gonna cold carve a divot for a spoon. I don't have my spoon knife, and I've attempted this once before. I kind of gave up, and yeah, it didn't get anywhere. So we're gonna give it another go tonight. I've been drying out this piece of wood by the fire. And what one of those bugs just jumped in my shorts. Charming. Alright, so I've made this little hole or dent in this wood. Now I need a coal. So using my crude as tongs, let's grab a coal. Alright, let's see if this will work. Alright, got myself a seat. Oh, that's better. Okay. Alright guys, here's where I'm at with the coal carving. Got a decent bowl there. It is starting to split up here. Probably should have started it back here a bit more. But that's all good, it's a good practice spoon. I think that's good enough. And I'll finish it off in the morning. Make the handle and shape it all out. See how it turns out anyway. But yeah, that's where we're up to. That fire is cranking. That did not take long to boil that water. Anyway, I've had these hot chocolate sachets for just lying around for a while. They're not that great, to be honest, but I'll just use them up. Cheers guys. What do you know, it's hot. I mean, the hot chocolate's not that bad, but I've had better. Can't complain though, it's in a packet, it's in a sachet. I've also got some ginger nuts. Can't go wrong with ginger nuts. Great for dunking as well. Cheers. I need to air out my feet. Get them out of these boots. Set them by the fire for a bit. Some of the rocks have been exploding because of the heat of the fire. Just goes to show you gotta be real careful. There's some drops of rain in the air. Don't know if you guys can make that out on the rocks there. Better get all my crap away. Okay, I've been drying out all this wood by the fire. I'm just gonna store it in under my tarp now. It's just so I have nice dry wood for the morning. They've been calling for showers this evening. It's like 9 o'clock now, so I wasn't really expecting anything. I doubt it's gonna come to much, but yeah, I'd rather get all my gear away just in case. I was gonna have to do it anyway soon, before I went to bed. But yeah, it's been a nice evening. Nice and snug as a bug. Let's take the hat off, we don't need that anymore. I am all set for bed. Oh, it's been a great night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning guys. Oh, it's a beauty morning. Sandflies are starting to come out though. I was just lying in bed last night with my head torch on, like looking out here, and all over the rocks all you could see was all these bugs. I don't know what they were. There were two different kinds. There was those grey ones that were like jumping around like I told you last night, and there was another one kind of like a slater or a woodlouse, but kind of bigger. And they were just like crawling all over the rocks. You'd see them like wriggle out from under all the stones here. And yeah, oh, these sandflies, man, come on, it's only the start of the morning already. Alright, I think I need to get up, get some bug spray on and get this fire going. Alright, let's give this another go. Not had that much trouble lighting the fire in a long time. I think it was the combination of the wind and the wet wood and the fact that my ferro rod was also a bit bunted. I ended up just using the lighter. Eventually gave up. The water's got a little bit of a weird tinge to it. I think it'll be alright. I'll get it boiling and it should be fine. But yeah, it's got a weird little kind of tinge to it. I don't know. I'm going to set up a real crude pot hanger so I don't disturb the fire. Well, we're waiting for the water to boil. Let's get these eggs ready. I'm just going to plonk it in the fire. Coming along nicely. I am hungry. Let's get some eggs in me. Okay, eggs and hot water for a drink. Some salt and pepper for the eggs. Alright. Cheers, guys. Eggs. These always come out so good. So good, man, honestly. If you haven't had eggs like this, you gotta try it. Slap some salt and pepper on them. Oh. dishes are done. So put the fire out. Oh no! Damn it! I split it. Sandflies are coming out. Alright guys, I'm just gonna call it good. It's not good. It's barely a spoon. But yeah, that's the rough shape. The front here, the front of it chipped out and is all split, so there is a bowl, but not that great. It's a very chunky spoon because I just kind of roughed it out and haven't done anything with it, but yeah, it was a good practice. I'll give it another go one day. One day I will actually make a good spoon, I swear. I'll try. Put a load of time into it and actually try make a good spoon, but you know, for now we get things like this. So just trying to dry the tarp out a bit before I put it away. Well guys, just got the hike along the beach out of here. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.